I added 8 oils into my morning routine for 30 days to fix my circulation. By day 7, something changed. By day 30, my doctor called me in. I'm 64. For the last 3 years, my legs have been turning into strangers. Heavy by evening. Ice cold feet, even in July. Cramps at 2 a.m. that grab my calf so hard I'm gripping the nightstand. Numb toes every single morning. The problem wasn't my age, it was what I'd been putting in my body every single day. For years I cooked with refined vegetable oil, bought salad dressings made with soybean oil, ate frozen meals loaded with canola, bleached, deodorized, chemically stripped. I thought it was just cooking oil. Turns out it was a silent enemy making my blood vessels stiffer and my blood thicker with every single meal. The worst oils are the ones most people think are healthy. They say light. They say cholesterol free. They say heart smart. But inside, industrial fats that fuel inflammation in your artery walls. Every breakfast, every lunch, every dinner. For years, I was damaging my circulation 3 times a day without knowing it. When I understood that, I decided to change everything. 8 oils, 30 days. A journal. No sponsors. No affiliate links. Just an honest experiment from a guy who was tired of cold feet and heavy legs. Here's what happened. If you're watching this and recognizing yourself, the heaviness, the cold, the cramps, the numbness, drop one word in the comments. Which symptom hits you the hardest? I read every single one. I'm not a doctor. This isn't medical advice. This is my personal experience backed by published research. If you have serious vascular issues, please work with your physician. Quick background. What happens to your blood vessels after 60? Inside every artery, there's a thin living lining. It decides whether that artery relaxes and lets blood through, or tightens up and slows everything down. When that lining gets damaged by bad oils, by sugar, by years of quiet inflammation, arteries harden, blood slows, and the places farthest from your heart feel it first. Your legs, your feet, your toes. That's where the cold comes from, the heaviness, the cramps. The right oils heal that lining. The wrong ones destroy it. That's simple. One rule across all 8 oils: they work best at room temperature or cold. Heat destroys the very compounds that make them powerful. My 8 oils: sesame, avocado, virgin coconut, black garlic oil, flaxseed, extra virgin olive oil, chia seed, and hemp seed oil. I spread them across the day. Morning, chia seed oil plus extra virgin olive oil plus lemon in warm water. Lunch, flaxseed or hemp oil drizzled on a salad. Dinner, sesame or avocado oil on warm vegetables. Black garlic oil, a few drops 2 or 3 times a week. Coconut, a teaspoon every other day. If this video is already helping you, take 1 second to subscribe. 99% of viewers are still watching without subscribing, and we're trying to reach 10,000 subscribers by the end of this month. It only takes a second, but it helps this channel more than you know. Thank you. Day 1. Drank the morning blend. Oily with a lemon bite. Tolerable. Legs, no change. Didn't expect any. Oils aren't pills. They don't hit hard. They work quiet. Day 3. The bloating I used to get after lunch every single day. Gone. Small thing. Wrote it down. Day 7. Woke up. My toes had feeling. Every morning for 3 years. First 5 minutes, they're wooden. I walk around the house like I'm on stumps. Day 7, I could feel them. Not perfectly, but they were there. That evening I walked with my wife for 20 minutes. Usually by minute 10, my legs ache so bad I stop. This time, I made it to the end of the block and back without stopping. That's when I realized this is working. Not a miracle, not instant healing. But the difference between can't make it to the mailbox and walked 20 minutes straight, for me, that was everything. Day 14. The calf cramps, the ones that ripped me out of sleep at 2 a.m., gone. The entire week, not one. Before this, 2, 3 times a week minimum. The heaviness in my legs by evening, noticeably softer. I used to come home, and the first thing I'd do was lie down and throw my legs up on a pillow. Couldn't function without it. Now I could sit through dinner, watch TV, and lie down later. Sounds small? It's not. It's the difference between feeling disabled and feeling normal. The brain fog, lifting. I could read a page without rereading it 3 times. I could remember why I walked into the kitchen. Day 21, my wife noticed before I did. The skin on my shins, dry and rough for years, was softer. When blood reaches your tissues better, tissues come back to life, even skin. Day 30, routine doctor visit. Blood work I do every 6 months. My doctor looked at the results, then at me, then back at the results. What did you change? LDL down, HDL up. The inflammatory marker that had been slightly elevated for years shifted in the right direction. I told him about the oils. He didn't roll his eyes. He said, keep going. Now, what each oil actually does. Short. No chemistry lectures. Sesame oil. Contains rare antioxidants most other oils don't have. They protect the inner lining of your blood vessels from damage. Think of it as rust prevention for your arteries. I use it on warm vegetables. Never fry. Avocado oil handles heat better than most, but I still kept it gentle. Rich in oleic acid, the same compound that made olive oil famous. Pushes cholesterol in the right direction. Especially useful if you have blood sugar issues. Virgin coconut oil. Its fats go straight to energy instead of storage. Less stored fat means less inflammation in your vessels. Raises your good cholesterol. The cleanup crew that pulls excess cholesterol off artery walls. But 1 teaspoon a day, max. This is a supplement, not a cooking staple. Black garlic oil. Regular garlic aged under controlled heat. Antioxidant power multiplied many times over. Helps blood vessels gently relax, so blood reaches your fingers and toes easier. If your hands and feet are always cold, this is your oil. A few drops in a dressing or straight off the spoon. Flaxseed oil, the most powerful plant source of omega-3 on earth. Calms inflammation inside blood vessels. Arteries soften. Blood flows freer. Clot risk drops, but never heat it. Ever. Not even a little. Heat turns medicine into poison. Cold only. In salads, yogurt, smoothies. Store it in the fridge in a dark bottle. Extra virgin olive oil, the most studied oil in cardiovascular science. Contains polyphenols, natural compounds that coat your artery walls, so cholesterol slides off instead of sticking. Think of dust on a Teflon pan. It doesn't grip. That's what polyphenols do inside your blood vessels. Best used cold. 1 to 2 tablespoons a day. Chia seed oil. Concentrated plant omega-3s. When paired with olive oil, double impact. Chia calms inflammation. Olive oil protects the vessel wall. They don't just add up, they amplify each other. My morning formula. Hemp seed oil. The only oil with omega-3, 6, and 9 in natural balance. Your body doesn't have to convert anything. It's ready to use. Supports vessels, brain, skin. Cold only. Never heat. 3 mistakes that kill the results. First, heating the wrong oils. You bought beautiful flaxseed oil and fried eggs in it. You just turned medicine into a weapon against yourself. If an oil works cold, use it cold. Period. Second, keeping refined oils in your kitchen. You're drinking chia and olive oil every morning, then cooking lunch in cheap refined vegetable oil. You're putting out a fire with one hand and pouring gasoline with the other. Read the label. If it says refined, deodorized, or bleached, that oil is working against you. Third, inconsistency. 1 spoonful once a week is 1 sip of water for dehydration. It doesn't work that way. Every day. 30 days minimum. Most people quit on day 5 and say it didn't do anything. Of course it didn't. You barely started. And the one thing that determines whether any of this actually works. Water. Your blood is 90% water. If you're dehydrated, your blood thickens. Thick blood moves slower through even the healthiest vessels. Most people over 60 are chronically underhydrated without knowing it. The thirst signal weakens with age. You feel less thirsty, so you drink less. So your blood gets thicker, so circulation slows down. Oils without water is an engine without fuel. Everything's in place, but nothing runs. At least 6 to 8 glasses a day. Start with that morning glass. That's already number 1. One warning. If you're on blood thinners like warfarin or Eliquis, talk to your doctor first. Flaxseed and hemp oil also affect clotting. Doesn't mean you can't use them, means coordinate. The results. Day 1, nothing, patience. Day 7, toes came alive, walked 20 minutes without stopping. Day 14, Cramps disappeared. Heaviness softened. Brain fog lifting. Day 21, skin on my legs softer. My wife noticed first. Day 30, doctor saw improvement in blood work. Said, keep going. All 8 oils together cost me less than 1 bottle of those vascular support supplements at the pharmacy. Those capsules contain extracts of these same oils, diluted, packaged, and sold back to you at 20 times the price. The molecule inside that capsule started in a seed. They extracted it, watered it down, branded it, and charged you $50 for what costs $2 at the grocery store. You don't have to start with all 8. Start with the morning formula. Chia plus olive oil plus lemon plus warm water. 30 seconds to make every morning. Come back to this video and tell me in the comments what you tried, what you noticed, what day you felt the difference. Your story might be the one that gets someone else to finally try. Send this to someone you love, your mom, your dad, a friend who complains about heavy legs every night. Subscribe if you want honest information with no ads and no sponsors for people over 60 who want to feel better every day. Your blood vessels have been working for you your entire life, even when you ignored them, even when you fed them junk, even when you forgot they existed. They kept pumping every second without a break. Maybe it's time you return the favor. Test it for 30 days, not 1 day, not 3, 30. Then decide if it works. Drop 1 word in the comments, starting. See you in 30 days.